got to start off with some talk about what's going on in Austin, Texas, and Quinn Ewers, because they welcomed the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks to Austin for Quinn Ewers' first start. We just need to have a conversation about how we're going to assess Quinn Ewers in his first ever game as a Longhorn. I know we had the spring game. I know we've seen him in meaningless action, let's call it what it is, when he was at Ohio State. But how are we going to assess his first start? And I think the temptation is you see whatever he does in that first game, and then you make a conclusion on the rest of his season. Maybe even lesser, you see his first game, you make a conclusion on what's going to happen the following week when you welcome Alabama to town. I want us to just pump the brakes for a second, because Quinn Ewers, what he should be, honestly, is a first-year true freshman showing up on campus. Okay? That's what he should be, age-wise. Obviously, graduated high school a year early, got to Ohio State, and one thing leads to another, transfers back to his home state of Texas to be the guy for the Longhorns. Wins the job in fall camp. Now he's your guy game one. I'll even preface a little bit more. There was a lot of conversation about, well, if Quinn Ewers was so good, why couldn't he climb the depth chart at Ohio State? If he was so good, why wouldn't he get any time at Ohio State? First of all, he got there during fall camp, so chill out. Second of all, C.J. Stroud exists and is a dude who's been in that system for a year longer than Quinn Ewers, and that's probably even being a little bit skimpy on how much time he actually was there. But Quinn Ewers should have been going to prom when he was at Ohio State. So anything that happened at Ohio State isn't even a fair evaluation. But when it comes to this first game, he's going to be getting his first real college action. And so I just want to see Quinn Ewers look like he's in command and make good decisions, because that's all you can really gather from this game. It's not going to be grade A level competition. It's not going to be the Crimson Tide running out there. That's going to be the following week. I just want to see Quinn Ewers go the right place with the football and deliver it on time. That's it. Have a good operation about yourself as well. Like I said, get in and out of the huddle. Have good command. If a guy's out of formation, get him to the right spot. Just have us be able to get the play started in the first game. In your first action under the bright lights, be able to get the play started and go to the right place with the football. Another thing I want to throw in there while we're trying to evaluate this first start from Quinn Ewers, this offense will likely look a little bit different as the year wears on. I don't expect Bijan Robinson to get a ton of burn in this first game. I would hope they save him more for Alabama. Also, you likely, and these depth charts haven't been released, and there's been a big deal about that within the media, but Steve Sarkisian said, I don't need to release a depth chart, so I'm not going to, but we can assume that there's probably going to be at least one, if not more than one, true freshman playing on the offensive line for Texas. And so when you're evaluating Quinn Ewers and what he does in terms of making quick decisions or maybe feeling a little bit gun-shy or jumpy in the pocket, just remember that he's got a couple of 18, 19-year-olds protecting his blind side, okay? That's important. It's very important to make sure that we are assessing Quinn Ewers within the context of the entire Texas offense. Phenomenal talent. One of the highest rated recruits in the history of the modern era. But it may not pop in game one. If it does, great. I don't think you put too much stock into that either, because it's Louisiana Monroe. Give it a year. At the very least, give it half a season before you have any solid opinion formed on Quinn Ewers. It's one of those things just going to take some time. Let this thing bake a little bit. It's not a flash fry. It's a bake. All that's to say, I'm excited to see Quinn Ewers get after it. I am very excited to see his first start after all this talk, and really even since he left high school a year early, there was, is this a good decision? Is he really that good? Is this what's best for his career? We're finally going to get to settle it between the white lines, and that's what this is all about. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.